Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of WWE pay-per-view predictions, and we're looking at a match coming up this Sunday live on the WWE Network and also on pay-per-view at the newest pay-per-view for the WWE. It is called WWE Fastlane, and of course we're in the Elimination Chamber match, and of course normally this would be the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view in the month of February, but you know, they don't have it in this game. And of course, you can't really create the arena for that venue. So we're going to use the Elimination Chamber. So that's why you see the banner there on the apron there. But we're looking at the match right here. It's between Goldust and Stardust. Dustin Reynolds versus his brother Cody, or not Dustin Reynolds, Dustin Rhodes versus Cody Rhodes. And the two will be squaring off here this Sunday on the pay-per-view. Of course, these two had issues here. Recent issues. They've actually been in the ring against each other before. But I think this one is going to pretty much nip this rivalry between the two brothers here real quick. Stardust, I shouldn't say Cody Rhodes because he doesn't like to be called that, because we found out there this past Raw, he said that Cody Rhodes is dead, and he wanted the same thing to happen to his dad, who's the All-American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Of course, he's been getting these weird, these Stardust stumpers and whatnot. And by the sounds of it, and by the rumor on the internet and whatnot, it sounds like Goldust is going to call it quits here when it comes to professional wrestling. And the rumor has it is that there's a storyline here that it's going to bring more issues between these two guys here, and they are going to end up meeting up with one another at WrestleMania. It'll be actually Goldust's retirement match here at this coming April at the pay-per-view. So that's going to be really, he's been around for years now, and I remember when he first appeared on the WWE, I thought this guy, there was just something really odd about him. But then seeing him in documentaries and just he's been in TNA also. And just what he does in the ring is just he's really impressive, just like his father was back in the day. And we're hoping that we're all hoping that Cody, pretty much Cody can do the same. But yeah, these two will be going at it here. Former tag team champions. If you guys remember, about a year ago, they had a fight for their lives to keep Cody's job because Cody just recently got married, and Goldust was coming back and to wrestle part time. And the two had a fight for their father's job also down there in NXT. He was the general manager down there in their development organization. They had a fight for their job, and they won that match against the Authority, and were able to stay in the WWE. Well, now the two brothers are going at it because some miscommunications. Of course, they lost the championship some months back. And just things ever since that they lost the title matches, the tag team titles, it just haven't been themselves. So the two will now be facing off here this Sunday at Fastlane, and we'll see which Rhodes brother is better than the other. Of course, Cody trying to play the same mind games as his brother did back in the day with people, is doing the same and trying to really pretty much tell his brother to butt out and just leave things alone. And of course, Cody, or I should say Goldust, is not going to let that happen. As you see there, Cody's going for the cover and does get the pin right there. So will this be the case this Sunday live on the WWE Network and also on pay-per-view if you're still watching on pay-per-view there? Will this be the case? Will Stardust pick up the win against Goldust? And of course, if you guys remember, if you guys watched, I think it was on SmackDown, Goldust says that this is not his brother at all. This Stardust character is a cancer, and he wants to get rid of it and get his brother back. So we'll see. Of course, he couldn't do it in this match here, in this simulation of their match. But we'll see if that will be the case this coming Sunday there at the pay-per-view. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Check out other great series here on ESGNet. And also, you guys can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. The links are down below in the description. And there you see Cody Rhodes, or I should say Stardust, wins the match and defeats his brother there at the pay-per-view. So, like I said, if you guys enjoyed that, please leave a like, subscribe, and check out us on other social media platforms. But that is it for me, guys. Thank you, and keep continuing supporting the channel. And as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.